right, we're going to be live, you guys. On behalf of Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino, the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and the Lee County School District, welcome everybody to our final Do the Right Thing ceremony for the school year. We're delighted that you've joined us live here in the school board chambers, or if you're watching us live on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel, welcome. We have some excellent stories to share with you today. But before we get started, let's everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, today led by Anthony Dominguez.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for the which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Anthony. All right. I want to begin our ceremony today by acknowledging the Lee County School Board. The board chairman is Sam Fisher, representing District 1. Vice chair is Jada Langford Fleming, who represents District 6. Melissa Giovanelli represents District 2. District 3 is represented by William Ribble. Debbie Jordan represents District 4. Armor Persons represents District 5, and Vanessa Chaviano represents District 7. Also, our superintendent is Dr. Denise Carlin. We appreciate all you do for our student recognition program. Let's have a round of applause for the school board and Dr. Carlin. Representing Sheriff Marcino and helping us with the awards and trophies today, to my left, is Lieutenant Sylvester Smalls. He is with our Youth Services Division. Lieutenant Smalls supervises all of our school resource officers who are in all of our schools, keeping all of our kids safe. Let's have a round of applause for Lieutenant Smalls. Also, our volunteers assisting our ceremony today with the Lee County Sheriff's Office's Civilian Support Unit. They are Norman Linda Parker, Jackie Call, Lisa Morgenstern, and John Beans. Let's give them a big round of applause. Also, I want to thank Dave Alexander, Adam Wright, and Adam Hodjost with the Lee County School District. They're working the cameras, sound, and lighting today, and as we mentioned, they're also live streaming this ceremony on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel. And speaking of Dave Alexander, this will be Dave's final Do the Right Thing ceremony as he is retiring at the end of this school year. If you look at the monitor behind me, Dave has been with the Lee County School District for 12 years. You probably know Dave's voice better than anything. For the past 16 years, Dave has been the voice of our local hockey team, the Florida Everblades. Dave has also entertained generations of radio listeners, working 38 years as a Southwest Florida radio personality. It's been a great run. Thank you, Dave Alexander, for your years of service to the community and to do the right thing. I must also mention this support we get from our business community. It's absolutely the best. We have two principal sponsors for Do the Right Thing. They are Lee County Electric Cooperative, or LCEC, and Alliance Financial Group. It is their generous donations that allow us to pay for the trophies and the swag and everything else that we do for the deserving students behind us. How about a round of applause for LCEC and Alliance Financial? And just a minute ago, I mentioned our Lee County School Board. This afternoon, we're fortunate to be joined by School Board member Melissa Giovanelli. Board member Giovanelli was first elected to the Lee County School Board in 2016, was re-elected in 2020, and for a third time in 2024. She's a Lee County native, married with two daughters, one that's graduated from Lee County schools and one that is still attending. She's involved in many local organizations and committees, including the Edison Festival of Light, education first, and blessings in a backpack. Let's have a warm welcome for board member Melissa Giovanelli.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. This is an awesome event. It's one of my favorite, actually. So I just want to say that I'm honored just to be here to stand before you today and celebrate and encourage the incredible efforts of our students. Their dedication and kindness and integrity did not go unnoticed. Today, we are proud to honor those students, and that have gone over and above and beyond by doing the right thing, demonstrating a good character and inspiring others through their actions. Congratulations to each of you, and your hard work and positive influence you've had in your schools. Your achievements remind us of all of the importance of integrity, perseverance, keep striving for excellence, and truly make us proud. Thank you, families, for your support and encouragement at home. That's really key. Together, we can continue to foster an environment where every student feels valued, respected, and motivate them to do their very best. Once again, congratulations to all the honorees, and you deserve this recognition.
Thank you, board member Melissa Giovanelli. Our next guest needs no introduction. She's Southwest Florida's most trusted news anchor and has been the face of Wink News for 32 years. Having worked with Lois Tomey back in the day and known her for a very long time, I can tell you she has a passion for kids and education that is off the charts. We're delighted she's with us today to share some words with our winners and their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, Lois Tomey.
Thank you, Tony. Boys and girls, I am so incredibly honored to be with you and in front of you today. Thank you so much for having me here on your special day. Thank you for the great students that you are. Today, I want to talk to you all about something small, and that is a little acorn. An acorn is tiny, right? It's the size of a marble. But it has something so powerful inside of it. If you give it a little soil, you give it some sun, you give it some water, it grows into something mighty, a mighty oak that does so many good things in our community, cleans our air, provides us with shade, right? Makes our world just a more beautiful place. You know, doing the right thing is just like that acorn. Every good choice you make, no matter how small it is like planting a seed. When you choose kindness over meanness, when you choose the truth over a lie, when you choose courage over fear, you're planting a seed inside yourself, and it's growing inside you. Now, at first, those choices might not seem like much, and maybe people don't even notice your choices, even when they're hard. But just like that acorn, those choices take root, and over time, they're going to grow inside you, right? And they're going to grow into that big, mighty oak. They're going to help you to stand tall with confidence. And you know what? They're going to make people look up to you, just like they do to that great mighty oak. Sometimes, doing the right thing is not easy. The winds are going to blow hard, right? The storms are going to come. And maybe sometimes you might even feel like you're standing out there all by yourself. But remember, that great mighty oak started as that tiny little acorn with those powerful things inside it. And in the end, it grows to stand against any storm. I want to thank you so much for doing the right thing, for making the right choices, for making my community and our community such a beautiful place. And I know without any hesitation that I stand before you confident that we are all so very, very proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lois Tomey. Now, before we introduce you to this month's winners behind me, it's time to do something we only do once a school year. This is where we honor the schools that have done the best job nominating worthy students and helping us share their great stories. We start with the middle schools. This school has won multiple awards in the past, and for the third straight year is our Do the Right Thing Middle School of the Year. Will the principal and teachers with Varsity Lakes Middle School please come up front to receive your plaque? I need you to stay up here, stay up here. We all know middle school can be a challenging time for our kids as they're growing and maturing. Sometimes they can make bad decisions. And when they do, we will oftentimes see it maybe in the news or on social media. But when the kids do the right thing, we believe they should be applauded just as loudly. No middle school has done a better job of recognizing greatness than Varsity Lakes Middle School. Led by their great principal, Dr. Chevanese Anderson Thomas, and their administrators, teachers, and staff, I've received tons of quality nominations. Those nominations were penned by the likes of assistant principals Fallon Gardado, Amber Kelty, and Alexander Lito, as well as Kathleen Taylor, Ryan Forkey, April Book, Shayna Jenkins, Sarah Azam, and Alan Dukeson. Also, school resource officers, Deputy Brandon Aristide and Deputy Mitchell Doherty. You are a great team indeed. Let's hear it again for our Do the Right Thing Middle School of the Year, Varsity Lakes Middle. Our Do the Right Thing Elementary School of the Year is also no stranger to past achievements. Each month you'll hear me say Sunshine Scholar a number of times because our next school is loaded with them. Our Do the Right Thing Elementary School of the Year for the second straight year is Sunshine Elementary. Please come up front. Sunshine Elementary is led by Principal Aaron Brandow and a growing number of teachers and administrators who are second to none when it comes to believing in and promoting Do the Right Thing. This list of nominators gets bigger every year. It includes this year Lori O'Hara, Rihanna Guyette, Nancy Herrera, Jenna Jamaica, Megan Barnes, Carrie Hurtado, Kristen Flintoff George, Laura Seibert, Stephanie Balma, Troy Malcolm, Cheyenne Grant, Maria Tirado, Scott Gilbert, Stephanie Soto, Amy Benoit, Mary Lynn Boyd, Marissa Cardenas, Medjli Noel, Tiffany Smith, and School Resource Officer Deputy Rodolphus Hall. Did I miss any names of any teachers in your school? Thank you so much for keeping turning out those Sunshine Scholars. Let's hear it for our Do the Right Thing Elementary School of the Year, Sunshine Elementary. Our Do the Right Thing Teacher of the Year is a name you've already heard this afternoon. She's a fourth grade teacher at Sunshine Elementary who is a fireball of energy when it comes to nominating students and recruiting her fellow teachers to do the same. Listen, if we would allow her to nominate 24 students herself every month, I have no doubt whatsoever that she'd be able to do it. I asked her principal, Aaron Brandow, to tell us a little bit about Lori O'Hara, and she told me, Miss O'Hara never lets a good deed go unnoticed. Whether it's a student helping a classmate, showing kindness in the hallway, or standing up for what's right when no one else is watching, you can bet that Miss O'Hara is the first to notice, and even more importantly, the first to acknowledge it. In a world when it's often easier to focus on what goes wrong, she makes it a point to celebrate what goes right. By regularly nominating students for doing the right thing, Mrs. O'Hara sends a powerful message that character matters, that integrity is seen, and that kindness is worth celebrating. We appreciate you. Come on up front, Lori O'Hara, our Do the Right Thing Teacher of the Year. We appreciate you, Lori O'Hara, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. Now it's time to honor the students behind me, our Do the Right Thing winners for May. Our first honoree is Audrey Lilgren. Let's have a round of applause for Audrey Lilgren. Audrey attends River Hall Elementary. Her principal is Scott Cook, and school resource officer is Deputy Ed Vandal. And will those with Audrey please come up front? Audrey's a fifth grader at River Hall Elementary. Her school resource officer, Deputy Vandal, writes, Audrey located $21 rolled up and lying on the ground in the school's front lobby. Audrey asked a number of staff members in the lobby if the money was theirs, with negative results. Audrey then turned the money in to the front office typist. It was later determined that the currency belonged to the school's Dean of Discipline, Mr. Bell. Audrey showed honesty and integrity by turning in the lost money, and Mr. Bell was certainly delighted with the outcome. Audrey, you could have kept the money, but you didn't. Thank you for doing the right thing. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next is Adriana Lopez Mendoza. Let's have a round of applause for Adriana. Adriana attends Gateway Elementary. Her principal is Cherry Gibson, and school resource officer is Deputy Damon Geiger. And will those with Adriana please come up front? Adriana is a third grader at Gateway Elementary. Teacher Caroline Rollins writes, Adriana is a true example of always doing the right thing. She's an amazing listener and leader. Adriana's growth academically is a testament to her focus and determination in the classroom each and every day. When another student is sad or frustrated, she is the first one to go and help. I'm so proud of Adriana for making the right choices every day at school. You make our classroom and our school a better place. You're a true leader, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things you do in life to change the world. Adriana, your teacher said it all. Keep being amazing. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Anna Tay Walker is next. Let's hear it for Anna Tay Walker. Anna Tay attends Veterans Park Academy for the Arts. Her principal is Ed Carter, and school resource officer is Corporal Mike Milano. And with those with Anna Tay, please come up front. Anna Tay is a 7th grader at Veterans Park Academy for the Arts. Athletic Director Susie Garrett writes, Anna Tay is a hardworking student and a role model for her classmates. She puts forth effort and helps others as she can. She always arrives with a smile on her face and a good morning for everyone. Even if something is hard for her, she participates and puts her best foot forward. She accepts constructive criticism well and adjusts as needed. Recently, Anna Tay stepped up in a big way. When taking my test, Anna Tay let me know immediately that the students had editing access. Then she problem solved with me to get the test to work. Anna Tay could have cheated, and I would have never known, but she didn't. Anna Tay, that is what leading by example is all about, and you passed with flying colors. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. Abigail Borhaus is next. Let's have a round of applause for Abigail Borhaus. Abigail attends J. Colon English Elementary. Her principal is Joe Williams, and school resource officer is Corporal Bobby Black. And will those with Abigail please come up front? School counselor Teresa Stanley and teacher Eudacy Armand write, Abigail is a first grade student that stands out as a leader. Recently, Abigail chose to do the right thing when there was a substitute teacher in class. Her teacher, Mrs. Armand, shares, Abigail made sure she was part of the solution. While other students weren't making good choices, she silently continued to complete her work. This was very helpful to the substitute. Additionally, she defines the role model for so many other students. Abigail shares her knowledge with others, stays on task, and pursues learning with a zest for life. At this young age, it is evident that she takes her education seriously. JCE is lucky to have Abigail. Abigail, you show a lot of maturity for a first grader. Keep it up. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Aiden Burgess is next. Let's hear it for Aiden Burgess. Aiden attends J. Colon English Elementary, where he's in the 4th grade. And will those with Aiden please come up front?
Hi, Aiden.
School counselor Teresa Stanley writes, Aiden is an amazing artist that has a big heart for those in need. One example of how Aiden acts with younger students that have special needs. Mrs. Chavez, our bookkeeper, noted, one day there was a younger student in the office who needed some encouragement. Aiden was right there to offer him caring words and coach him to make good decisions. Aiden looks out for his younger student, and the staff sees this. Aiden has taken this positive role all on his own. No one asked him to do it. He alone took the positive initiative to act. We've seen Aiden do similar things for his younger brother who has special needs. We are so grateful for his empathy and his kind heart. Aiden, we are very happy to see that you have a warm heart for others. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Aylin Divis is next. Let's have a round of applause for Aylin Divis. Aylin attends Bayshore Elementary. Her principal is Ben Osman, and school resource officer is Deputy Kelsey Waldrop. And will those with Aylin please come up front? Aylin is a third grader at Bayshore Elementary. Paraprofessional Lady Long writes, Aylin is a wonderful student who always goes above and beyond to help others. Not only did she set up our school's book fair, but she also went the extra mile by offering to help one of our custodians clean up outside where they eat lunch every day. Despite the challenge of managing the trash that accumulates, especially with the wind blowing it around, Aylin approached it with determination and did an incredible job assisting with the cleanup. Her efforts have made a significant impact in helping to maintain the cleanliness and beauty of our school. Great job, Aylin. Aylin, your dedication and kindness truly sets you apart. You deserve this recognition, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Rashad Underwood is next. Let's have a round of applause for Rashad Underwood. Rashad attends Manatee Elementary. His principal is Dr. Jeff Spiro, and school resource officer is Deputy Max Pico. And will those with Rashad please come up front? Rashad is a fifth grader at Manatee Elementary. Teachers Jessica Sievert and Alicia Santos write, Rashad has been an outstanding student not only in his own academic growth, but also in the way he supports those around him. He consistently succeeds in completing his classroom assignments and stays focused on achieving his personal goals with determination and responsibility. What truly sets Rashad apart is his willingness to help others. Whether in reading, math, or during tutoring sessions, he goes out of his way to offer support and encouragement to his peers. His kindness and leadership shine through as he lifts others up and contributes to a positive learning environment. Watching Rashad grow academically has been incredibly rewarding. We are so proud of all he continues to accomplish for himself and for the other people around him. Rashad, it's obviously you are a well-rounded student. Keep up the great work. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Kimberly Evans is next. Let's hear it for Kimberly Evans. Kimberly attends Manatee Elementary, where she's in the first grade. And will those with Kimberly please come up front? Teacher Alita Rivera nominated Kimberly and writes, From the first day of school, Kimberly has showed a kindness towards others. Whether it's providing a helping hand with solving a problem or checking in on an upset friend, Kimberly always displays a kind and welcoming smile to all students in our classroom. Each day, she encourages those around her to persevere, and it is evident how much she believes in others' capabilities. Kimberly kindly reminds everyone of what our class expectations are. You can tell she quietly roots for others to succeed and sets an example when it comes to caring for others. I look forward to seeing where her kindness leads her in the future. Kimberly, you are setting the bar pretty high, and we are all in awe. Thank you for your kindness. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Cash Smith is next. Let's hear it for Cash Smith. Cash attends Harns Marsh Elementary. His principal is Tiffany Adams, and school resource officers, Deputy Maria Scarpantonio. And will those with Cash please come up front? Cash is a first grader at Harns Marsh Elementary. He was nominated by instructional support teacher Lily Johnson and his first grade teacher Cassandra Steckelberg, who write, Cash found money on the ground at school, but rather than keeping the money as many students would, Cash gave the money to a teacher and told her he'd found the money in the hallway. The money was given to the school's bookkeeper in case any students were located that had lost the money. Later that day, a student went to the office to see if anyone had found his money, and luckily for him, someone as honest as Cash had found it and turned it in. Needless to say, the student was very happy to get his money back. According to his teacher, Cash has many more positive traits. He will always stand up for a friend. He pushes himself to try harder. And right now, he is working to read higher level books. Cash is also kind and will always help those in need. Cash, you are a very honest young man with a heart of gold, and we love it. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we're honoring two students together, Paisley Johnson and Anthony Dominguez. Round of applause for Paisley and Anthony. Paisley and Anthony attend Harns Marsh Elementary, where they're both in the 5th grade. And with those with Paisley and Anthony, please come up front. Dean of Student Discipline Alicia Ciafone writes, I'd like to nominate Paisley and Anthony for their calm and compassionate response during a challenging situation on the school bus. When a student became visibly upset and was struggling to articulate his feelings, Paisley and Anthony stepped in with patience and empathy. They took the time to listen, de-escalate the situation, and provide the student with the support he needed in that moment. Their actions not only helped to create a safer and more supportive environment for the student involved, but also set a powerful example for others on the bus. This moment reflected true leadership, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to student well-being, qualities we should all strive to model in our own school communities. Paisley and Anthony's calm presence and ability to connect with the student made a significant difference, and I believe they truly exemplified what it means to do the right thing. Paisley and Anthony, you kept your cool when needed and did a phenomenal job. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says thank you. Eduardo Jean Mary is next. Let's hear it for Eduardo. Eduardo attends Harns Marsh Elementary, where he's in the 5th grade. And those with Eduardo can come up front, please. Dean of Student Discipline Alicia Ciafone writes, I'd like to nominate Eduardo for his consistent kindness and quiet leadership. Each day, Eduardo takes it upon himself to walk a fellow student to class, someone who has difficulty getting there on his own. What makes Eduardo's actions so meaningful is that he does this not for recognition, but simply because it's the right thing to do. His patience, empathy, and sense of responsibility reflect a maturity beyond his years and a deep care for others in his school community. By showing up every day for a classmate in need, Eduardo is making a real difference in someone's daily school experience. His actions foster a sense of inclusion and belonging, and he truly sets an example of what it means to lead with kindness. Eduardo's consistent support and compassion are exactly what the Do the Right Thing Award is all about. Eduardo, you do an excellent job of always putting others first. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. Keyshawn Sturgis is next. Round of applause for Keyshawn Sturgis. Keyshawn attends Sunshine Elementary. His principal is Aaron Brandow, and school resource officer is Deputy Rodolphus Hall. And with those with Keyshawn, please come up front. Keyshawn was nominated by teacher Kristen Flintoff George, who writes, Keyshawn comes to school every day to learn. Don't let his quiet demeanor fool you. He has a heart of gold and a smile that warms your heart. Keyshawn is academically driven, respectful, follows directions, and completes his work. When I need help or someone else needs help, I know I can count on Keyshawn. He is one of the first students to push in a chair that has been forgotten or pick up trash that has been left behind. At Sunshine Elementary, our Sunshine Scholars are safe, respectful, and responsible, and Keyshawn embodies that every day. As the school year comes to an end, I cannot help but think about how lucky his next teacher is going to be to have someone like Keyshawn in their classroom. That's right, Keyshawn. Your 3rd grade teacher next year has a lot to look forward to. Keep up the great work. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Mishla Legerm is next. Let's have a round of applause for Mishna Legerm. Mishna attends Sunshine Elementary, where she's in the 4th grade. And will those with Mishna please come up front? Teacher Rayanna Guyette writes, Mishna shows kindness and respect for all of her classmates. She's always willing to work with other students no matter what the assignment is that they're working on. Even if her classmate doesn't want to do the work or isn't necessarily focused, Mishna will always do her part to help her classmate get back on task. Mishna also has kind words for her classmates and brings a positive attitude and energy to school every day. She is a student I can rely on to assist me in the classroom and be a student helper. She consistently wants to participate during instruction, even if she's not sure she has the right answers. I'm so happy to see her being respectful, responsible, and safe at our school. Mishna, we love that you're always showing that sunshine spirit. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Jasper Paul is next. Let's hear it for Jasper Paul. Jasper attends Sunshine Elementary, where he's in the 4th grade. And will those with Jasper please come up front? Teacher Rayanna Guyette writes, Jasper is a reliable student and offers to help his classmates and teachers. He is respectful and quiet during dismissal when many other students tend to be loud and disruptive. Jasper serves as a role model to others by working quietly on homework or reading a book. In class, Jasper loves asking the tough questions and furthering our conversations. Just the other day, his ELA teacher needed to send home tutoring books with some of the 3rd grade classes, but wasn't sure where to send the books. Jasper took it upon himself to make a little team with a few of his classmates to not only find the 3rd grade classrooms, but also deliver all the books to the right students. I am so thankful to have a student like Jasper who wants to be a role model and leads by example. Jasper, putting that team together was a brilliant idea. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. David Turan is next. Let's hear it for David Turan. David thought he was going to be very nervous today, but I think he looks okay. David attends Sunshine Elementary, where he is in the 2nd grade. And will those with David please come up front? Teacher Kristen Flintoff George writes, David is the first student to arrive at my door each morning. He comes to the classroom and gets to work immediately. He has a love for learning and always strives to do his best. Whether it's completing his iReady lessons or working on RGR Playground, I can count on David to finish his work without hesitation. But David's strengths go beyond academics. I'm able to call on him when I need assistance taking students to the clinic or passing out papers. He helps in any way necessary with a smile on his face. David also has a profound love for his little sister. And when we see her passing, he stays in line but makes sure to give her a smile, letting her know that he sees her. David, that's so wonderful you look out for your little sister and that you get all your work done quietly. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next, we have Jaime Mejia Angeles. Let's hear it for Jaime Mejia Angeles. Jaime attends Sunshine Elementary and is in the 4th grade. And with those with Jaime, please come up front. Jaime was nominated by our Teacher of the Year, Lori O'Hara, who writes, Jaime has truly impressed me with his hard work and the progress he has made this school year. He always gives it his best and doesn't let up a bit if the work happens to be challenging. Jaime will come in for extra practice some days and never complains about the extra work, instead believing that the more practice he gets, the more he will learn and the better he will do in the future. Jaime also is responsible and trustworthy. I can rely on him to do what he should, both with his classwork or if he's helping me out with some errands. He is also very helpful to his classmates who are in the process of learning English, assisting them with being on task. Recently, when the class discussion turned to the subject of Do the Right Thing awards, other students in my class noted that Jaime deserves it. With this nomination is definitely not a democracy with student votes, I do find the fact that so many of his classmates recognize his efforts to be strong evidence of his hard work. I'm so proud of Jaime and how far that he has come this year. Jaime, it's always rewarding when your teacher nominates you for something like this, but when your classmates do it too, that's got to feel great. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says congratulations. Aria Martinez Alvarez is next. Let's hear it for Aria Martinez Alvarez. Aria attends Sunshine Elementary, where he's in the 5th grade. And will those with Aria please come up front? Ariam was nominated by teacher Mary Lynn Boyd, who writes, the growth I have seen from this student is immense. In the beginning of the year, it seemed as if every other day was a call home or having to send this student out of class. One day, however, Ariam went from being the classroom distraction to being the one reminding his classmates to knock it off. Now, Ariam is one that is ready for class. He enters the room every day with a positive attitude. If I redirect the class, he is the first to stop and do the quiet signal. When asked to do a task, he meets it with yes, ma'am. When asked, Ariam has truly become one of the best students effort-wise and behavior-wise in my class. I am so proud of him. He has become a true Sunshine Scholar. I want Ariam to see the positive effects that can happen when we behave in school and are being respectful. He deserves this nomination. Ariam, that's the way to turn it around, buddy. We love your positive attitude. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Ruth Alexis is next. Let's hear it for Ruth Alexis. Ruth attends Sunshine Elementary and is in the 4th grade. And will those with Ruth please come up front? Ruth was nominated by teacher Lori O'Hara, who writes, Ruth is a hard worker, one of my highest AR students, and is a super duper star in iReady, having passed over 120 lessons this year. She is friendly and gets along with a variety of different students. In addition, Ruth is considerate and tries to help other classmates. We have a student who is having a hard time with pacing herself and getting ready when we switched classes and dismissed at the end of the day. When Ruth would see her having a difficult time getting packed up, she would always go over to her and offer help. She did this all on her own, just wanting to help her classmate. On another occasion, we had a fire drill where we evacuated from the media center, taking a different route than usual. Our class ended up in line near the first graders. Ruth's younger sister saw her and tried to talk with her, but Ruth deliberately did not talk back, trying to be a good example for her little sister and the other first graders. Miss Ramsey, one of our first grade teachers, saw this and was very impressed, calling Ruth incredible. I often point out that as fourth graders, almost fifth, they need to be good role models for the little ones in our school. And Ruth showed that admirable quality. I am very proud of her hard work and her dedication to doing the right thing. Ruth, you are showing the younger kids at school the right way to do things. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Livia Shikani is next. Let's have a round of applause for Livia Shikani. Livia attends Bonita Springs Charter School. Her principal is Carissa Carroll, and school resource officer is Deputy Jacob Drake. And with those with Livia, please come up front. Livia was nominated by Student Support Services Coordinator Brittany Jones, who writes, I wanted to highlight the commendable actions of Livia, a third grader at Bonita Springs Charter School. Recently, she was entrusted with some serious personal information by a classmate. After being picked up by her dad, Livia shared this information. Thanks to her quick communication, her dad was able to reach out to her mom, who then contacted Student Services. Livia's decision to report this situation ensured the safety of her friend. We often remind our students to speak up if they see or hear something concerning, and it's inspiring to see Livia embody this principle. She demonstrated remarkable bravery and strength, especially given the difficulty of the situation. We are incredibly proud of her actions, which truly reflect the values we uphold at Bonita Springs Charter School. Livia, we know it wasn't easy, but you did the right thing by reaching out to trusted adults. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Arlene Geronimo is next. Round of applause for Arlene Geronimo. Arlene attends Pinewoods Elementary. Her principal is Akia Maston, and school resource officer is Deputy Latima Murray. And with those with Arlene, please come up front. Arlene was nominated by her school resource officer, Deputy Latima Murray, who writes, Mrs. Levine's social functioning class was having recess when one of her third grade students began to experience a medical episode. Arlene saw what was going on, saw the other student begin to fall, and tried to catch her to prevent possible injury. Without hesitation, Arlene ran to alert Mrs. Levine about the situation. Her swift action ensured that her classmate received prompt medical attention, which was critical in that moment. Arlene's bravery and composure really saved the day. Her actions not only helped a classmate, but also set an inspiring example for her peers. I strongly believe she deserves the recognition for her heroic response. Arlene, you notified help right away and stayed calm doing it. Excellent job. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Chase Leonard is next. Let's have a round of applause for Chase Leonard. Chase attends Colusa Park Elementary in Collier County. His principal is Renee Hansen. And will those with Chase please come up front? Chase is a fourth grader at Colusa Park Elementary. We don't usually recognize students from another county. We'll let that county do the honors. But in this case, the event happened in Lee County, and Chase also lives in Lee County. His mother, Atashi Lewis, made the nomination because she was right there when it happened. According to Miss Lewis, Chase's favorite subject is science, and he wants to become a scientist when he grows up. He helps tuck in his younger brothers at night, is the man of the house when his father is not home, and does chores without being asked. Chase also loves to attend community events to learn all about the different jobs of people within the community. But it was one specific event that brought a tear to his mother's eye. According to Miss Lewis, Chase had been asking to go to Chick-fil-A for weeks. It's past our home, and I hadn't found the time to take him. One day I finally take him, and Chase is so excited. We go in and order our food to go. As we're leaving, Chase spots a man sitting in the parking lot holding a sign that reads, "Hungry Veteran." Without hesitation, Chase walks over to the man, hands him his entire meal, and tells him, "Enjoy and thank you for your service." I paused for a moment, and as we continued, I asked Chase why he did that. Chase told me, "I can always get Chick-fil-A again. Maybe he can't." This again showed just how selfless Chase is. He is always looking out for the greater good. Chase, what a grown-up thing to do, sacrificing your meal to give to someone else. Because we want to thank you for your good deed, we're presenting you with a gift card. Come on up, Norm. This will allow you to go back to Chick-fil-A at least 2 more times. Sorry, Mom, you're going to have to drive him. But thank you, Chase. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Stephen Rogers is next. Let's have a round of applause for Stephen Rogers. Stephen attends the Sanibel School. His principal is Jennifer Lusk. And will those with Stephen please come up front? Stephen is a 4th grader at the Sanibel School. Teacher Margot Meyer writes, "I'd like to nominate Stephen for sticking up for a classmate when others were being unkind. As told to me by his peers, Stephen stepped into an uncomfortable situation when a classmate was being picked on during a team competition in PE class. Facing students his own age, Stephen did the right thing by telling certain players on the other team to stop their behavior as it was clearly hurtful to the student. Stephen is one of those students who continually does the right thing. He is supportive of his classmates, uses kind words, and intervenes when necessary. He tells the truth, even when the truth is sometimes hard. We are lucky to have Stephen here at the Sanibel School, setting an example of what it means to do the right thing. Stephen, bullies never win, and you did a great thing by standing up for your classmate. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. Landon Gorton is next. Round of applause for Landon Gorton. Landon attends the Sanibel School where she is in the 2nd grade. And with those with Landon, please come up front. Teacher Robin Lear writes, Landon is a kind and considerate young lady who makes everyone feel cared for and important. One of her peers since kindergarten has undergone many surgeries and setbacks with her health due to a brain tumor. Her friend has been in and out of a wheelchair and demonstrates daily limitations that are hard for an average 2nd grader to understand. And while Landon may not understand all that is happening to her friend, she makes a huge effort to help her feel that she belongs at school. When there is no place to sit in the lunchroom and others turn their heads, Landon enthusiastically invites her friend to sit next to her. She encourages others to make space and models to show others to show an interest and interact with a peer that is in a very different situation than others. In addition to Landon's stellar interpersonal relation skills, she works very hard on her schoolwork. She takes pride in the finished product. I don't remember a time that Landon had to be redirected to follow rules and procedures. Landon loves life, and it shows in her perky attitude and sweet smile. She's an amazing example of a student who chooses selflessly to do the right thing when little or no incentives are waiting for her as a reward. Landon, you are a remarkable young lady indeed, and we are so proud of you. Thank you for doing the right thing. Camden Minor is next. Let's have a round of applause for Camden Minor.
Somebody else confused.
Camden attends St. Michael Lutheran School. Her principal is Katie Miser, and school resource officer is Deputy Andrew Penny. And will those with Camden please come up front? Camden is a 5th grader at St. Michael Lutheran School. Her school resource officer, Deputy Andrew Penny, writes, Camden was texting with a friend and fellow student when the friend shared with her a screenshot of another conversation with someone claiming to be a high school student. Her friend was excited to be communicating with a high schooler and asked Camden not to tell anyone. In the conversation, the so-called high school student said some alarming things that made Camden fear for the safety of her friend. Fearing that a possible predator was targeting her friend, Camden shared the information with her mother, who immediately informed authorities, and an investigation ensued. Thankfully, the investigation revealed that Camden's friend was not in danger from the individual she had been talking to, but the outcome of the investigation is not the point. Camden showed that a true friend is someone who may have to act in a certain way that may endanger her friendship with the person she is trying to protect. A true friend must sometimes make hard decisions to protect the person they care about. And that is one of the most important characteristics of one who chooses to do the right thing. Camden, it may not have been what your friend wanted, but you had a gut feeling and did what was needed. As we always say, better safe than sorry. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is proud of you. And our final winner of this school year is Jamie Melidor. Let's have a round of applause for Jamie Melidor. Jamie attends Lehigh Senior High. Her principal is Daria Grote, and school resource officers are Deputy Amanda Core, Deputy Tiffany Dorsey, and Deputy Clinton Travis. And will those with Jamie please come up front? Jamie was nominated by teacher Tamara Wilson, who writes, "During a class change, a student experienced a seizure in a crowded upstairs breezeway. As the staff members responded and called for emergency personnel, Jamie happened to be rounding the corner. She immediately noticed the student on the ground actively seizing. Without hesitation or panic, Jamie approached the scene. The student had fallen and remained on his back, a dangerous position for someone having a seizure. Calmly and with clear intent, Jamie carefully turned the student on his side, a position that helps keep the airway clear and prevents injury. She remained by his side, keeping her hands on him to ensure he stayed in a safe position until additional staff arrived. After being thanked and told she could go, Jamie quietly left and went straight to class. The camera footage of this incident is deeply moving. In the middle of the chaos, Jamie demonstrated emotional maturity, compassion, and presence of mind. She instinctively stepped up and did what was right. When recognized by administrators for her actions, Jamie was asked how she knew what to do. She humbly replied, "I just knew he needed to be on his side." Turns out Jamie has been studying for a while now to become a nurse. Jamie, your bravery, composure, and know-how really kicked in when it counted. Thank you. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. And that's a look at our winners for May. It's been a great school year. We look forward to seeing you all again in September. For now, let's give our winners one big final standing ovation.